Kicking things off, it's going to be FNATIC on the attacking side, and immediately you can see Vekash trying to get some control of mid as the rest of his team, they're spreading out across the entire map. They want control of all 3 lanes, and Alpha is going to start it off with a kill himself.
Significantly hotter start for him compared to what we saw, but Izu still here, able to find some value. Meteor going to be taken down as Vekash wins that fight, but Sevier now fallen, and Alpha dropped as well as Izu finds the other. Now with 2v3, some damage dealt. Izu down to 45, stacks at 74. Crashy's not yet getting involved into the action. Obviously doesn't need to worry about the alarm bot here at his feet. Creeps his way down through street. Vekash slotting in just behind as the peak pulled off the angle here has Buzz. Checking over towards water, wary about a potential wrap through.
There's just so many spots that they have left open. He's just going to run into some contact, immediately gets headshotted by Crashies.
Finds one, but he's planting out into the open. So Buzz able to find an immense amount of damage, slides down, doesn't get the stun there with the relay bolt, but Crashies now the 1v2. Buzz turning away from the angle, gets the spot.
Go.
Drifts back away now, just jiggle peeking as Stacks quickly starts rotating around through Club, now out over towards Long, but Crashies can't find the headshot. But Meteor is here. Could potentially work some magic, but identifies Kayak first, not Alpha. Otherwise, should have been able to find the kill. Then will now try to hold his own. Gets the first. They almost line up for him, but he's unable to collect it. Now with the AWP infested, it looks like it's just going to be a quick peek in from Flowers. See if Izu can find something, but if not, has the gate crash for a quick exit and a save. Will just be a slow little drift away as clear the turret. And Buzz trying to play off the back of that one, ends up getting punished, and that is a big fumble here from T1.
Yeah, and they're going to up the tempo. They know that they have the advantage. They've already taken 2 out. It cannot possibly be a strong hold on the A site.
Meteor is here. Could potentially work some magic, but identifies Kayak first, not Alpha. Otherwise, should have been able to find the kill. Then will now try to hold his own. Gets the first. They almost line up for him, but he's unable to collect it. Now with the AWP infested, it looks like it's just going to be a quick peek in from Flowers. See if Izu can find something, but if not, has the gate crash for a quick exit and a save. Dimensional drift now in for Kayak. Get the spot out onto one. Not looking to couple this with that Hunter's Fury. He's going to be saving that for the lockdown clear. Well, never mind. Okay, we'll just go ahead and send it. And here I thought they were going to hold on to it, but Fury ultimately not going to be finding much, and that does mean that this lockdown is going to be free use if they can get into position. But for the moment, Meteor's on the approach over towards Art and Stairs. Buzz counter spam down to death. As Alpha's able to find Meteor there on that flank. Izu peels back one. Severe going to be taken out. Does have a dimensional drift of his own, but the greatest position to try to utilize it is Vekash gets a shot through the smoke to take him out. Some back and forth chip damage. Munchkin getting the better of Kayak there for the moment, but now the plant is going to be coming in. It's a 1v2 as Munchkin looks to clutch.
Sees him.
Sees the gun barrel. Both players now down so very low. Munchkin, almost getting timing, but as he swings out, Kayak just holds firmly on the angle.
They've bought into it. I mean, you don't really have a choice when you're on an eco as well, huh? Well.
Vekash able to find his kill. Just rendezvous back behind the pillar and Stacks for now out on an angle. Spot of the hair as the Neon will be able to cause a distraction. Buzz scoops up that operator, but now you're going to have to try to use it in a bit of a retake, but Stacks does find one. Dodges out on the relay bolt, the sprint around the side. Oh my goodness! What a shot from Stacks!
Here.
That's got nothing to do with the timeout, but it is damn clean. Hunter's Fury now coming through. Looking for a kill, but Kayak is trying to run him down, and Stacks holds his own. Crashy's able to find one, but the defuse is already coming in. Nothing more to be done. Crashies will carry over the operator, but T1 pull off the Thrifty off the back of some crispy shots.
Originally, I was going to say, I mean, hey, for T1, you get the op back. Hey, that's not bad. You know, you're not going to have to reinvest it in the next round, even if you lose this round. But forget the operator. They can ditch that. They'll go for the round win. And I love the commitment to say they absolutely read the setup on Vekash, saying, okay, if the op gets a kill, that must just be the op alone, because we didn't see any other further trades. Let's challenge it. Bold push out from Meteor, but it's what Meteor does best, is finding these timings.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead, send out that nano swarm. That pushes him right back into his sights. Finds the one. Some damage on the Kayak, but cannot confirm the kill. The mask now goes on. Dimensional drift in play. Scouting forward, trying to make sure that everything is good for Fetcash to try to move up. Buzz will be noted, Stacks as well. Quick little exit. Crashies needing to now try to get this spike planted. Shock Dart takes him so very low, but the spray is just a hair off. So he does manage to get the spike in play.
5 HP.
He's committed for it on the sights of the Hunters here. Not going to be a possibility for him here in the round. Now Fetcash going to be taken down, so they're just dropping like flies. As soon as they get into the post plant, avoids the stun, but cannot avoid Buzz. Severe now having to do it all. A 1v2, the defuse held to half the swing, but Buzz is out on the wider angle. But either way, it's a damn clean call. As just Fury going out, Crashies. See what he can find, but still not quite yet there. Kayak able to find Buzz, but not before Alpha gets taken down. So 1 for 1 on the duelists. Izu still standing, but tagged to 22. Stacks now down to 3, but does find Kayak. So both tips of the spear here taken away from T1, but Izu eventually does end up falling. So health advantage going to be here for the side of FNATIC, but that lockdown that has been the back pocket of Meteor for so damn long now comes into play. Can he maintain it?
Oh, no!
He's trying, but the detain is there.
But the cover?
It's just on the one. Munchkin wanting to push for this one.
Too easy.
Finds it. Slides back over. Into backside, into Flowers. Spike there on the floor, and he instantly finds the spray down. The Google Play clutch here from Munchkin.
Brings out another Google Play clutch for the team, and now 3 rounds ahead for T1. Oh,
Cyber set up here is Izu. Oh, not going to be able to exit fast enough. Does get taken out. He crashed into the back. Buzz just ignoring that, though. He let it fly by. They never checked him. So he's able to find 2. Severe going back to kill. Meteor going to be eliminated, but the overdrive comes in, and Buzz just mows down 4. 8-4 is the score line here at the half. Map just crashes over to the side as Crashies peek in towards mid. It's a spot on the 1. Buzz is quickly chasing in. Jiggle peek here on the corners. The spot out, the stun, the headshot off the frenzy. As Izu will be taken down. Severe.
What
is that third shot? Just playing off the footsteps. Oh, that is dirty. But so is that. What has happened during the halftime break?
Are we playing skirmish? I mean, these are just...
Spike planted.
Just absolutely insane. Even by Meteor standards.
Jeez.
That was ridiculous. And from Severe, good lord.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I more impressed by Meteor, or am I just too sad for Severe because both of them had an insane pistol?
What? He just hears him running in. But oh, the fadeaway from me is disgusting.
Oh,
Severe's
my
slow,
gosh.
so yeah, it doesn't have to be a headshot, but he's still so damn fast with it.
Yeah, but it does have to be all contact now. Well, and Meteor's good for it, as he proved during the pistol.
Oh, but Fetcash is good for another. Still 6 bullets. He's only fired 2 headhunter shots. Both of them gotten kills.
Teleport's ready.
See if he can find 3 more, but Izu will just go ahead and get the hip fire shot off with the Marshall. Buzz looking for a timing, gets the spot. Spray down onto 1, looks for the second. Crashies will make this very costly. As he's technically in with a shout.
Not ready yet.
Quick clear on that. Stacks is going to be sending the drone. Crashies picking up a weapon, trying to close the distance here, but Stacks will eventually be able to take him out. But Bot now having to be recalled as reveal Alpha not clearing that dart fast enough. Let's get stunned up, has it expired. Buzz still going to be able to collect 1.
I'm out of here.
Weapon can be passed over. Stacks pushing forward, looking to try to get a rifle in hand. Now has that. On the peak. Firing off some shots, and it's a bit frantic here from Buzz. Damage not going to be exchanged from either of them. 2 stormtroopers shooting at each other. Eventually does find it, though.
Yeah, that might be the call to save for FNATIC. I mean,
It's gotta be.
Yeah, you consider the economic impact that T1's had right now on both sides. And they're going to be so far ahead. You've lost so much time. So there's the save, 2 members going out. Crashies is going to be looking to see if he can find a catch near the very end.
Gone.
For one, can he get out though?
He's gonna get free.
Gone.
Okay. I mean, a silver lining.
Little bound forward for the moment. This A site only occupied by Samir.
You should run.
Nebula, though, does slow them up for the moment, but there it is. Lockdown in play. Crashy's not able to grab any kind of orb here, get a kill. So doesn't have the ultimate to try to slow it down. Kayak, however, able to find one, takes a quick exit. Now FNATIC can look to go ahead and get a flood retake going as the spike gets planted by Stacks.
Yeah, they're going to wait for all 5 to arrive.
Planted.
Now that they're here, their move should be made.
Gotta go.
Off the overdrive here for Buzz.
There.
Stacks is looking for the spray. Buzz getting pinged there. To avoid the damage. Just pushing forward. Ends up finding one. Izu coming up with 2, but now taken down as Vecchio draws to the classic. That puts Munchkin once again in a clutch scenario. Spots out. Oh no, the TP! Oh, it's just far too close. Star now set up Alpha. Playing ahead of this, footsteps made. Munchkin knowing that he's not on it, and Alpha knowing that the time is not there. The wide swing into the shutdown.
Now they should be noticing both. They caught that.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, it's going to be damage traded, but it's very much in Munchkin's favor at that moment. Double push forward. Buzz is just bending himself around the bullets.
What?
One enemy
Like
remaining.
Buzz, Meteor now approaching the doors, and it all comes down to Crashies once again.
Spike planted.
A 4K in the previous round, but this is the odds absolutely stacked against him.
Healing area.
He's just waiting. He needs to.
Jace hounded the exit, and Buzz on the swing has the headshot with the op. That'll be it, done and dusted for Pearl. T1 looking damn strong here on their map pick. They take the opening map.
The core of the composition wouldn't change too much. On the other side, though, FNATIC. Okay, I was going to say still relying on the breach, but right now Kayak doesn't need any of that support. Just gets the straight duel against Meteor.
So trying to scale, but be stunned up here. Pop flash out, but both players from FNATIC back behind that Nebula. But as they go pushing forward, it's to their demise. Just far too many players waiting on the opposite side. Stacks, oh, trying to grab that ghost here in mid, but finds the worst possible timing for it. As Nova spotted Buzz eating a bit of damage
Right
just
there.
there around the corner.
Blinding.
Munchkin out into the open, but trying to go for a bit of a wider swing. Alpha here now in a 1v2. Trying to see if he can clutch this out. Tap of the spike, but Buzz relaying, so that, well, still is going to be online. Interceptor going through, well now active. Slides back in, another tap, just desperately trying to get someone to come peeking, and eventually he will. So the headshot is there, but the round is done. Munchkin will go ahead and find the final shots. 3K for him in the pistol. Seeing the Cloven mid.
30 seconds
Good,
left.
okay, I was gonna say, make them think it even more, but in fact, it is going to end up being the call to go over towards this A side of the map. Double push down into mid. They want to try to recover this weapon, and Alpha does well to find the shot onto Buzz. So now, an advantage position here is FNATIC. The time getting away from T1, the plant needing to be stuck.
10 seconds
Bit of damage there onto Crashies. They're able to get the spike in play, but Munchkin dead around the back. Up and over the top goes Izu, but he cannot drop fast enough.
Oh.
And that's just gonna be Kayak scooping up the Marshall, putting down 4, and tying it up at 1-1.
Hey, a lot of this starts with Meteor being caught out alone against a 2v1. A nice double swing means that Meteor can't land his shots. That breaks apart the formation. That forces T1 to have to rush in, and it gives a weapon over. FNATIC getting so many advantages off of just that one, and also trying to get ahead of things, trying to start the rotate early from FNATIC. It pays off as well. It really delays the plan so that T1 just doesn't have a good post-plant situation. Well, Kayak, he's definitely warmed up now.
Damn clean. That is going to be a little linger here. Munchkin
Spike
around
planted.
mid. See if he's going to be able to find a flank timing, but Crashy's still suspicious about this.
Waylay ult coming in.
Going to be spam there. Buzz going to be taken down. Meteor playing forward. Good amount of damage. Now the aftershock forces him forward. Flash over the top. Stack's getting caught by that ping reveal. Meteor finding some additional damage onto Severe, but losing his life. Player advantage now there. Equalized and traded up. Izu. I'm up over the top. He'll find 2 quick kills. Bring it now into a 3v2 as Crashies dukes it out and wins the fight versus Stacks, but the time is getting away from them. Fuse starting to be stuck. The grab well there. Munchkin finding the kill. Izu wants to take this up out of hand, and he shall. Cannot escape the blast. T1 lose damn near everyone.
Take flight.
Over the top. Buzz saying that the coast is clear. Dashes forward. Pings out. Crashies there, but just Fury not quite finding targets. Some space bought, but no damage dealt to FNATIC thus far as they try to get all 5 players into position.
You want to fight it?
Look at how far away Munchkin is at the moment. He's still on the spawn.
Yeah, just in case that someone's flanking around. Now, this could bite him back, but the Cosmic Divide buys a lot of time against the retake.
Evolution in play, Alpha here. Wanting to try to avoid any potential util that's going to be lobbed at him here. As up and over the top. Little refract back, get some information, but Kayak can't drift back behind the wall fast enough. This Cosmic Divide just thrown to the side, but suddenly 3 kills found. Crashies getting himself a 3K. Munchkin now, once again, needing to try to pull up the clutch. The smoke dissipating, the diffuse being held. Wide swings out, and Crashies is the one to find it. Just opts to go ahead and hold it all the way. Players not too far off though as they slide over into mid, kind of hedging their bets. Cross cut, TP, back up over top of the box. Buzz getting the spot, and Izu. He's already gate crashed into back sight. Munchkin trying to hold the flank, spots him out, rotates away.
Yeah, he knows both are here, so they can play for time in their favor.
He's telling Izu, do not take the gate crash, do not take the gate crash.
And look at Munchkin.
The play ring around the Rosie here.
Yeah, he's getting ahead of him.
All the way around the back as Crashy started getting an idea of it. Munchkin looking for a little bit of a wide swing, but headshot is going to be found. 2v3. Bakash 1 away from having a Rolling Thunder. If he can get a kill here, that could be massive, but instead, it's going to be Crash. He's fighting 1. Meteor now.
My turn.
Popping the ultimate to try to provide some reinforcements here. Buy some more time as Buzz is able to find 1. Bakash now. Last one standing, but the time is just going to be gone pretty much. Has to just full stick this one, and Buzz will be able to find it. So T1, it's another round win.
Mechanics, and for any of the remaining doubters, Stacks eye-gelling and Stacks not eye-gelling is an absolutely different beast. He just looks so calm and collected in these fights. He's able to just lock in onto his own screen, getting a nice clean double kill. Now, of course, sure, it's against an Eco with only 1 weapon pick.
Trying to pile in and really bully Alpha here on the site.
Right here.
Reinforcements standing by. As once again, they're at the tower. Dive in. Alpha just got to the cubby. Able to find 1. Meteor here in mid, though. Finds Crashies. Working his way through the mid door. Site going to be opened up.
You want to fight it?
You can see some frustration there on Alpha's face. Stack's just swinging in the shots, none of them connecting. Rolling Thunder now is going to be coming through, but already Spike is in play. Kayak diving forward, turns back, finds Izu, brings it to a 3v3. The conversion pass about to connect here on to 2. Meteor and Stacks both going to be slowed up, and Meteor already going to be taken down. Damage found, but the kill cannot. Munchkin now needing to clutch. Kayak waits in the wings, and he will get it done. FNATIC tie it up at 5-5. But then they would get the run back, and they're just winning on attack, so.
Leading into the strengths of the map, I guess.
5 feels pretty good. Well, dash in, no, Buzz.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Straight in on top of Kayak with that shorty. As Alpha here looking for the reposition, just cross-cuts back out to safety.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, Buzz not giving a care in the world whether Alpha was spotted or not. Just checks the location that he was killed from in the last round. But look at the double flank from FNATIC. It's going to be a hard one to read. Munchkin's ready for 1.
Yeah, hard angle here, but starting to slot forward and finds the timing. Can the swing come in? You're still trying to slide up, but the rest of the team is just falling to the wayside. Alpha here, they're trying to make something happen, but it's just a hair off. Buzz survives with 5. You're now looking for timing, finds the first, gets the drag across the third. Knew that Munchkin was going to be around mid. Really, the only concern would have to be Izu at this point, but the time is just not going to be there, so he's got to back away.
See if he can do it in this best round against 3.
He's done great in my favor, the duelist, but Alpha under fire. T1 immediately just triple pressure down to the mid, catching a lone player off guard. Jiggling, spotting, look at damage through the box as Sphere go ahead and intercept stacks for the moment.
Samir's job just going to be to delay, but perhaps it's not going to find any value as the team just can't find a good position. He gets picked off as well.
Standing around and Crashy's trying to swing out. Eventually he's able to find the headshot here on the Meteor. Gets himself another.
Last player standing.
It's an opportunity, but the shock dart has already left Stax' bow.
And T1 was originally pretty committed to rotating over, but FNATIC cuts noise,
left.
so now they hold the default. They want to play for a retake, but Munchkin's stuck on site.
He is, but now he's stuck. Saturated there behind the box, so Kayak, an easy enough kill for him. Meteor considering to swing out, goes for it, wins it. Crashy's dead, drops down, finds the headshot! And Meteor, how have you gone and done this? That's just Meteor stuff, has nothing to do with the Clove. Suppose the overheal is helping, but Gravwell gonna be sent severe now, needing to clutch it out. Buys himself some time with that Gravwell. Up and over the top though goes Stax. Will be able to find the headshot.
But the execution faltering a little bit in the past couple rounds. This time it's a fast hit onto B.
Oh, Munchkin, still got a judge.
Something.
Fury hits him once, hits him twice. Crashy takes him down. Easy gonna be taken out as well as Severe finds the headshot. Drops him from the Raptors. Fury now in play. Trying to find what they can, but just gonna be a delay on the plan. And Alpha here sliding forward. A nice shot on the Meteor. Buzz just strafes in. Just very much the same right back to him.
Enemy remaining.
Severe with another. Oh boy. Okay, gets the 3K. Buzz made noise.
Yeah, kind of failed that one.
Oh, Izu finding one, tries to swing out a little bit wider, and Buzz just goes dashing up into the window.
Down B.
And he finds Vikash. T1 are looking to end this on a thrifty. Just a hero rifle behind.
Player standing.
Oh,
There's
okay.
the swing out. Alpha taken down. I say finished. They're trying to get this up to match point. We'll go ahead and get the spike planted.
Spike planted.
1v4. Let's add a couple 4Ks here already today. They're riding the rope. Oh, right back down. Like Homer into the bush. Drifting back slowly.
Hides away from the drone.
It's checking over the top though, and I think it should have gotten a glimpse of him. Already though, good amount of time has gone. He can just hold the line. Fight till his dying breath maybe, but it's just too many angles, completely surrounded. The defuse is gonna be there, and T1, they will get themselves now up to match point. The ski slopes opened pretty much same day after that. Shock. Trying to push Meteor out of this angle, but it's just right in front of his gun barrel. Cash just managed to go ahead, get the kill, scoop up a weapon, and get the spike planted. Has a Rolling Thunder for the post plant, as well as a Cosmic Divide.
You got to consider pushing out with a Rolling Thunder once you get contact. You're lower on numbers. You have to fight.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to do, or at least to try to delay. Push coming in. Izu considers checking behind that wall. Cheeky little corner here set up. Gets ready to fade, but Saturate is there, so Crashy's, while he's now free to try to frag, the spike is handed away from him. However, that Gravwell does manage to delay, but it all comes down to Crashy's trying to get through Buzz, finds it, the defuse, being held. I can't see the timer, but no! Izu is able to stick it. So very close. The Crashies cannot make it happen. So 13-7, the scoreline here on Abyss.
This is a thing that everyone on the road should keep an eye on. Not just because they will be a contender to win everything, but because we all love Valorant, right, man? And you love to see players like this on the same thing. Chronicle first time ever on Vito. Let's go. Easy good to see you back, bro.
It's getting more difficult, and there's still shocks in play. But
who remembers super massive plays, SMB? I miss that thing.
In the back lanes.
Stepping used to play for FUT.
Late play here from the most senior player.
Eternal Fire side. Makes a bit of a mess of the fight on Durka, but will drop
Best
him
of one
regardless,
is tough,
leaving
my friend.
just
Anything can
Yampy
happen.
In the 1 versus 3, the new in-game leader. And while he'll find
Turn on fire,
that's all
that good
he
start.
walks away with.
Mundi, where is
Like a
last?
team with like vitality. They want to
My
have the
boy.
mechanics ready to go. And in through mid, that's
No
exactly
vitality
the
anymore,
case.
bro.
As we see that
Like
it's Eternal
home.
Fire who take
Loud?
most of
No,
the damage
he's on
after
crew,
the
bro.
brawl. But
He's
look
on
at
crew with
Prophet on
Sadak.
the B site. How he's scaling up so
Back to
quickly
Papit.
and finding so much
Like,
space.
you know, like Adams.
Yeah,
Back to
already past
Papito's
the
Adams.
spy cam, so the question is, will he get checked? Certainly not by Skylan. And now the info's there. Spear
Nice.
out on an island in mid, punished by Kron. And so Vitality have an open pathway to the B site, but Sturban in transition could look to maybe try and catch a player here.
People are saying the crew will be shit next year, bro. How a team with Sadaki and Laz will be shit? I don't understand what
And Kron's
the
taking
fuck
the
people are
dangerous
talking
path
about.
round, but instead Sturban prioritizing picking up a rifle.
Might not be the best team in the
And,
league,
that
but
spike will
they
go
won't
down
be
easy
shit, that's for
enough.
sure.
Yeah, upgrades to the Vandal from the Bulldog. Now the 2 versus 1. Profak on an aggressive line.
Laz and
question is, can he
Sadaki are
hold it?
legends.
You'd assume so. You can see
mean, a lot of
Sturban
people are
trying
using
to
the
clear the angles and
glitch pop
successful.
today.
So it goes to 1 versus 1. Up against Kron.
Yeah, but I'm
He's
sorry,
worried
Sturban,
about
but
the
I don't
heaven
see
angle,
Chronicle losing a
and he's
clutch, bro.
able
Ah,
to
Moon, they're trying to
escape.
jinx. My friends, you know, some
Time
players
ticking
are
away.
unjinxable.
Sturban
Watch and
unaware,
learn.
trying to clear everything. Every nook and cranny. Careful, but it's in main where the danger lies. Finally sees where Kron is, gets the stars down. The stun not working out. The shot's not firing. A time ticking away, but Kron low and puts 6 foot under. Eternal Fire are yet to lose a round.
Izzy has an op in play. It's yet to be cleared by the drone. And now has the line
Kron's
control,
actually
which he's
overconfident there.
not going to make the
Not my
most
fault.
of.
Hunter's Fury not
respect the guy.
finding much value either. As a
Oh.
lot of utility is sent in. Sayonara missing out against
No
Izzy.
way.
I thought Sayonara was going to play like
Working
initiator
out,
on this
but
thing,
it's
honestly.
Prophet that fills the kill feed red and gets 3 of his own. Traded out even
him playing
in
a
a
lot of
2
solo,
versus 2 through
like,
mid though.
a while
It's an
back.
issue that Vitality have to try and deal with.
Yeah, Chronicle caught sleeping on the mid walk there, but Profek's heroics has been enough to put them in a 2-on-2.
Top of the
Durka
spike.
with the op, looks for the shot, but the spike's still not in.
Yeah, they still want to fight. Still want to keep going. Yampy now committed to it, but Jerka on the line will find what he's looking for.
Oh, it's a pleasure
Leaving
to watch you
Skyland.
play, Durka!
Tough ask. Up against Durka, up
I miss
against
winning champs,
Yampy,
bro.
just escapes the sky.
Everybody did.
So an opportunity to lean round the corner, try
Let's
and
go,
find
let's go, my boy.
something.
You are him,
With
dude. You are
Durka,
him.
will get-
And the
Should be
missed
nice for me
dash
to show
also
the
made
stats
things
for you
a little
guys,
bit
right?
awkward for them.
I
And
forget,
you see
my
that
friends.
now
I forget there is
reflecting
no
in the
HUD.
buy
I
as well,
apologize
pushing
about
to
that.
Weaker weaponry.
I'm not the person that look too much at stats, I'm not gonna
Izzy's
lie.
Bulldog's still good for the opening pick
Probably
besides
focus more on the
Skyland.
game.
But it's Sayonara
But I
who
understand
continues
you guys
to
like
scale
that.
up and
Apologize.
there's not a lot. That info dart not hitting where it needs to. So Sayonara still needs to be wary. Oh, but look at Izzy, so far up, able to try and grab Yampy, does so. Prophet not there for the
Good
trade, a
trades.
little late, and at the end, Eternal Fire coming out on top, that spike, lowered, Chronicle
Yeah,
not
my
checking
friends.
backside. A lot of liberties being taken
Looking
by
tough for the super
Vitality at the
team.
minute, and Sayonara
Do you guys think
spotted
if
as
Vitality
well.
will embrace the super team thing or
Profek
not?
having to expose himself there.
They have to, right? Like, they built the first super
Sayonara,
team, now the second
1
one.
versus 3. Has ult to collect the
It's
spike.
on the
and
Arc
almost
DNA
a
on
full
Blanca
utility
already.
belt here.
Well, this would be one way to announce yourself onto the
Bro,
scene.
last time
I mean,
they won a split, man. It
Sayonara's
wasn't
done that in
bad.
Previous games in
We just
tier 2,
expect
but
way
this is all
more, but
about
it wasn't
the
bad.
next level, right?
But
the
after a
upper
while, things start to fall
section
apart.
of tier 2,
And I wonder what's going to happen with
he will
Safe,
not
bro.
be able-
I like
Pretty
these
strong
tours, man.
towards
The
this side of the map
observers
so far. And Spear is supported by Skyland this time.
Okay.
Another new entry
Eternal
into
Fire,
the
I'm
Eternal
not
Fire
expecting those
lineup,
of
but
the
that
old there playing
duo
retake.
of debutantes, another one in the server to be worried about. It's
Man,
Chronicle.
Chronicle
He's
is
not gonna
playing
quite
very,
find the
very
second kill
aggressive.
through middle, but the
Overconfident,
damage is done and
my
the spike
sensei.
goes in.
Yeah, being
I
able
did see him,
to,
right?
sorry, unable to get that last kill because of ammo, but look at the setup and the time that Vitality have had here.
But normally,
Sayonara
he's the guy
trying
that
to
plays
disrespect
smart
the
than
Cosmic
others.
Divide. And so Eternal Fire will invest one of their own. All hands on deck, and the bodies for Vitality now finding themselves on the other side of the screen. Yampy and Durka combining. The Finns finding the kills and making it a 2-on-2. Izzy is low, but up top looking for impact. Spike still yet to be worked on. And with this first half stick starting to come in, it's just
Profak.
the
Good job,
open
guys.
air
Good
where
job.
Profak's going to find the final 2 kills.
And Derka and Yampi, they're good friends.
A late added addition, but this guy
I think they
has
even
real
attended the same
quality.
school.
Well, it felt when he was playing
Not
well,
in the same class,
BBL
but I
was
think
playing
they
well.
went to the same
And
school.
Sayonara, able to get a pick in main, but loses control of A.
Yeah, like you say, the real
Nice to see both
workhorse
in the
behind
same
the
team,
BBL
man.
team last year.
Man,
And
this
a key
is
component of
incredible team.
Vitality here.
And me personally, I like
different
everyone on the
without
team,
him,
bro.
as that's now his
So
10th kill
it's really
picked
hard
up
for me not
already
cheer to
in the opening
Vitality.
8 rounds. Skylan still holding things down though. And Durka forced to use the light speed to claim the spike. But look at Izzy, he's already here. And in finding the next, it will be a 5 versus 2 on spot.
Yeah, but Brave looking to play with
Son?
the smoke
That you,
is
bro?
back to where the players will enter in and no one
What?
clears out.
He did that?
Gets his
Oh no, you
opportunity,
deserve
but
more, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you deserve
Sayonara
more.
doing well here,
Yo,
but they haven't
wait,
cleared
wait,
Sterben, and that's the issue. Once activated,
Man, Eternal
to
Fire
the
is playing
bag,
like
leaving this
they
a
like to
3
play.
versus 2
No
in
pressure.
favor of Eternal Fire.
Just like crazy
We saw the Hunter's
Turkish
Fury
aim
used by
mechanics.
Yampi. No post plant tools here for Vitality.
And
They've got to be
confidence.
searching for
Beautiful
an early
Valorant,
pick,
boys.
and with the
Beautiful
gate crash
Valorant.
placed, it's Sayonara on the hunt.
Vitality, gotta respect these guys, my
Who
friends.
looks to light up
Gotta
the server
respect
later
them.
in the year, but could do it now in the off-season. That gate crash gonna expire very quickly. Yampi there to help out his prodigy, but in the end, it's up to him all alone. Skylan low, the opposite
Yampi!
shoulder will
Let's
win
go,
out.
brother, let's go.
Yampi will get the 4th.
But yet to
Man, look at the
press
chat where he's
execution.
already. Oh
There
my
is the
god,
info
easy.
from Izzy.
W
Finds the back
Gaming.
of Profak,
We saw
gets the
Mada
smoke, and
doing
the
that
extra
a
use
lot in the grand finals of champions,
Feels
my
like
friends.
Vitality are trying
He was
to
showing zero respect.
play a very
He got
layered
crashes
approach to their attack.
2 or
Yampi
3
not
times, man,
considered. And
with
look
the
at him
flanks.
so deep in insert as the rest of the players on Vitality try to clear out exactly where this jet is
Oh,
gone.
you're
but he
still good,
finds
man.
Yampi
You're still
and his
good.
head clean off. Eternal Fire trying to support
Turkish
from
players
the
on
door,
chat, man.
but it won't
Always a
work.
pleasure.
3v3, 35 seconds remain.
Oh, and a quick trade through middle. Spike still heading towards B, but Sayo left in mid and he'll drop as well.
Yeah, man, they can
So it's
shoot.
up to Kron. Arguably one
Round
of,
2.
or if not the most experienced in the server. Certainly the most winningest player that we have ever seen in Valorant's history. 3 international trophies to his head, and now he's going to get 3 kills in the server. That brings him
You are
within 2
one of the
against
goats.
Eternal Fire.
They actually want to regroup and go towards A. Yampi mid-rounding, something he's been really good at doing. Huge opportunity here.
Looks to knock them off.
Oh, Yampi! That's amazing, brother.
3K
Damn.
to rescue Vitality from the jaws of disadvantage. Puts them firmly
Just
in
single-handedly
advantage,
winning the
and Derka
pistol for
and
Vitality.
Profak holding on towards A.
Incredible player,
The
my
last
friends.
2 players from mid are
Double
on
on the
the
flank
hunt.
now.
This is a crunch, and
Yampi
Eternal
low HP goes
Fire
first.
are on the cusp of losing.
Should be an
Profak,
easy round
the
here.
pool is good,
Got
but you
no
can't
time.
capitalize, can't
Just need to
find
stop
the kill.
it.
Which means Spear, with time so low, needs to get that spike down. Commitment to
Yampi.
it.
Oh my
Yampi's
god, that's a big
4K,
pistol too,
gets
bro.
the pistol.
Back out themselves through Durka. It's going to be 4 bodies stacked on the B site, leaving only
Man, Eternal
Profak
Fire
here
is
to
cooking,
defend
bro.
A.